Hi, welcome back to Frankly Inspired. I'm Frank, and today's inspiration is a lesson that I'd like to share with you. And this is one of my life mantras that I've learned since a young age. And it's you have to know when to leave a party. So, somewhere between being a teenager and a young adult, as we get to the age to have some freedom and trying to explore new things, obviously getting a driver's license, being able to move around, and you get into some stuff, right? So you obviously go to parties and you hang out with some people, and sometimes they're innocent and nothing dangerous, but sometimes questionable things come up, and you have to learn how to navigate that as a person. So knowing when to leave a party, and that word party, as I've gotten older, it's changed definitions for me in a way, because I don't really party anymore too much. I just don't have the energy. But the party could be, places, people, paths, situations, obligations, addictions, bad habits, careers. So knowing when to leave a party, it can mean any of those things, depending on what stage you are in life. But you have to learn that lesson. Usually, at a young age is better, and that way, when you see something that's kind of questionable, you can make a good decision on how long you want to stay there. So I believe, it comes from your conscience, right? And the definition of the word conscience is, basically, it's a voice, or something that's telling you if something is right or wrong. So that's the definition of conscience. I'm not gonna get on a soapbox here of morality and values and all that stuff on this time. Maybe I'll talk something about that at another point in time in another video. But your conscience, I look at it as, back when I was a kid, there was cartoons, Tom and Jerry, or other, silly cartoons where, the villain in the cartoon, a little devil would appear on the right shoulder and an angel on the left shoulder. And the animal or the cartoon character had to decide, what are they going to do? Am I going to hit this other person with a stick, or am I going to take the food and the cheese or whatever? So those little voices, those little, angel and devil, is like a conscience. So the same thing, when you're in a situation, know when to leave a party. It's a tough lesson to learn. It's not an easy one, but 9 times out of 10, the better you are at knowing when to leave a party, usually that'll work out in your favor in the long run. Sometimes you might miss out on something, very rarely, because when I call it sometimes spidey senses or whatever. If you're in a situation and things don't look right, they don't smell right, they don't feel right, usually they're not right. And sometimes we just kind of go through the motions, and we kind of put things aside, thinking, yeah, it's just, it's not really what we think it is, or it's going to be something else, it's going to turn out right in the end. Well, me included, most people, we do this, make decisions hoping for the best result. Nobody makes decisions hoping that things don't work out. If I'm gonna, start a diet, I'm hoping that I'm gonna be successful at eating the food that I'm supposed to eat and losing the weight that I want to lose. Same thing for working out and endurance training and a sport and in career and school. All those things, they take a path, and you have to realize sometimes, those things are easy and sometimes they're hard. Knowing when to leave a party is a hard lesson to learn, but if um, listen to your conscience 99 times out of 100 and leave when you're supposed to leave, things work out the way they're supposed to. So, uh, if you want to put in the comments a time when you've left the party at a right time, that's something that I've definitely done many, many times in different aspects of life. But leave that in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And if you could like and subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to put more content out and give more advice, and obviously go back to doing some YouTube tutorials on DIY stuff. That's my passion, as I've done already here in the same spot before. But I'll go into more how-tos, and as the weather gets nicer, I can go back outside in the spring and do some fun stuff out there too. So thanks for watching Practically Inspired, and I'll catch you on the next one.